And Matoush.
Temperatures outside now drifting below freezing, turning a lot of the precipitation we saw today into mostly snowfall. Still seeing some sleet out there, but for the most part, frozen precipitation. Outside our Manhattan camera, mostly cloudy skies, a light mist off in the distance, and a little bit of a dusting popping up on some of our weather cameras. Here's a live look outside of our Mayetta camera where you can see some of the snowfall on the rooftops right there. Having a hard time accumulating on the roadways, but the grassy surfaces, at least a little bit of a dusting present across portions of northeast Kansas. And most recently, our West Topeka camera showing a few flurries move across the screen. A little bit trickier to tell from a wide angle like this, but it is in the area. Satellite and radar reflecting just that. Notice the blues and the pinks, some light freezing rain, some sleet moving through initially, and then snowfall now pushing in as the colder air wraps around this low pressure system. And we'll continue to see some of that wintry mix for at least another hour or two. Temperatures fluctuating above and below freezing. Right now we are at 36 here in Topeka. Only feels like 25 though. And that's because of strong winds out of the north, about 20 miles an hour. The other thing we want to talk about is our 24-hour temperature change. Notice these numbers right here, 30 to near 40 degree temperature drop across northeast Kansas, and that's versus 24 hours ago. The front that moved through just before lunchtime really packed quite the punch, not only with precipitation, but also with temperatures and winds. Winds out of the north, 25 to 35 mile an hour wind gusts, 41 in Concordia and Emporia. The winds are expected to continue for a little bit longer. Right now, models are showing us that we should be expecting 35 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts through the late evening tonight on into early tomorrow morning. Notice this time period right here, 35 mile an hour wind gusts. Sunrise temperatures will be at a low for the day, and that's going to cause some wind chill concerns all the way through the morning and even the afternoon. As far as the snow itself, models are really watching, again, just 1 or 2 more hours. We should see the snow band move further off to the north and the east. Some lingering snowflakes possible near Lawrence, Burlington, and Ottawa. And then we should be seeing mostly clear skies heading into our Friday morning. And then most recently, models are trying to give us a few more clouds for Friday afternoon, maybe a few precipitation, snowflakes, maybe a few raindrops, but nothing major expected. We're kind of just seeing the remnants of that system try to continue to push out of our viewing area. And that's going to leave things a little bit unsettled. It's going to leave things windy, and it's going to leave a few clouds in the area. But perhaps most importantly, it's going to leave very cold air. Early tomorrow morning, lower to middle 20s waking up. It's 6 o'clock. Remember, the wind gusts will be about 35 miles an hour at that time. Friday afternoon, middle 40s optimistically. We should get above freezing for the afternoon. And then Saturday morning, we have a lot going on. Lots of activities, lots of parades. Temperatures at 10 or 11 o'clock, likely well below freezing. And those wind chills will be even cooler. So still a busy several days ahead. Wind chills will become a big factor. 20 degrees is what it will feel like tonight. Possible single digits by early tomorrow morning. Here's what we have the rest of the week. 44 for our high tomorrow. Saturday, 33. We'll be lucky if we get above freezing. It'll be breezy still for the next couple of days, and then we see a nice warm up heading into Sunday and beyond. Temperatures will eventually make their way back into the 50s and 60s.
Ah, there's the spring break weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's temporary, but all the fun is happening on Saturday and this week.
I know.
I'm just glad I'll be inside for that one.
Yeah, well, if you bundle up, go with a group of people downtown, wherever, you'll be warm.
The more layers you have, the better.
Yes.
Thank you, Ryan. Well, online platforms are heavily used by